The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but it's Monday again. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson. I am live on a Monday morning, and you know that means that I am happy because I'm happy. I love Monday mornings, man. Monday is an opportunity to get it right again, and that's the real deal. I've got some big birthdays today. Let me get them on. Who I got? I got Lana Cole Harden. I got Erica Graham. I've got Joshua Joseph. And I have one of my best friend's wives. They're real cool. She is real cool people. Her husband is comedian Tony Roberts, and her name is Carmel Torres Roberts. What's up, Carmel? Whoop, whoop. Oh, she got to be about 22, 23 today. And also, I want to give a big up to a good friend of mine. She's also a comedian, ironically. We go way back. We started out comedy together back when I was doing that. She is a comedian and a doctor, so she can stitch you up while she makes you laugh. Dr. Cynthia Shelby Lane, MD. What up, though? Cynthia Castle is what I call her. So that's my birthdays today. So happy birthday to all of y'all. And that's my birthdays today, man. I had a great time last night. We will present it to you on Wednesday. I did a pre-recording of the 200th episode. I want to thank everybody that came out. I want to say big up to all of them. We'll give them some big ups later on. But right now, I just want to say big up to Kevin Smith, Latone Heart, She Be Show Enough, Lavinia She Be Show Enough, Dino Red, Gil Laurie, y'all, and Jerry Taylor, and Jerry Taylor. And that was my crew last night. We had a good time, and I want to present that to you Wednesday. Anyway, in the meantime and in between time, let's get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Tony Romo orchestrated an 80-yard touchdown drive in the final 3 minutes against the New York Giants Sunday night at MetLife Stadium, propelling the Dallas Cowboys to a thrilling 31-28 victory and a 5-0 record on the road. They might not even want to go back home. They might not even want to go back to Jerry World. I didn't mean to set that off, man. It's a live show, man. I do what I do. Shit happens. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. That's like Larry from, that's my Three Stooges imitation. Leave me alone, Larry Fine. Anyway, Romo threw 4 touchdown passes, his 7th with 0 picks since returning from his injury. However, the play of the night may be the play of the year. Some even say it was the best catch ever. It's compliments of Giants rookie wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. He made a sick one-handed grab, and if you really look close, there's like 3 fingers in the end zone that just never should have been caught. That pass never should have been. It was an awesome catch, but they lost. So moving on. Big ups to Detroit basketball. Actually, Detroit football. Some viewed the Detroit Lions' visit to New England as a litmus test, a look at where the Lions stand among the NFL's elite, and an examination of whether they can actually be considered Super Bowl contenders. But Detroit left New England with far more questions than answers, as Tom Brady threw for 349 yards and the Patriots defense bottled up Detroit's passing games en route to a 34-9 blowout victory in Foxborough. That is no surprise, actually. So much for Detroit, because I got love for you, but the New England Patriots busted that ass. If you were surprised by that, shame on you, but I still got love for Detroit.
What Up Doe Entertainment.
I'm just going to start calling this the Cosby section. One of Bill Cosby's alleged victims not only plans to sue him, she's trying to get all of his accusers in a single lawsuit to convince a jury. All of these women just can't be lying. Louisa Moritz, who claims Cosby stuck his penis in her mouth in a dressing room before a Tonight Show appearance in 1971, is interviewing LA area lawyers to file a class action lawsuit. And she wants a minimum 9 other women to join her. Moritz has 2 big problems. One, the statute of limitations, and the fact that she never told anyone about the incident until late last week. She says she blocked it, and it only became vivid again after various women began stepping forward over the last 2 weeks. Whatever, bitch. Whatever, bitch. See, I can tell you what happened here. Here's the real deal, folks. Miss Moritz, you gave him a blowjob to help your career. He said thanks but never came through on the promises and you left it alone. That's not rape. That is your failed attempt at a career in prostitution. You saw dollar signs, and considering your failed acting career and your failed law practice, you want to try to piggyback off of these other chicks and get a quick buck out of Cosby before he croaks. You, ma'am, are not only despicable, but you're killing the credibility of those you claim to be trying to assist. You suck, jackass. The AMAs has been labeled an all-American affair, hosted by Pitbull. Yeah. Anyway, that's about how much bullshit I expect out the AMAs. They may as well start calling it what it really is, the anti-BET Awards. I call it the WET Awards. All-American Affair is code for only a few hand-picked Negroes to avoid being called racist awards. This gave me a thought, and I'm not saying that anyone that performed at last night's WET Awards fit this category, but I just felt compelled to send a heartfelt message to America's quote-unquote safe Negroes. Please be careful and cautious out there, my safe Negroes. You see what they're doing to Cosby? You see what they did to Tiger? And you see what they did to Michael Jackson? Eventually, you'll see them turn on you too. This is a public service announcement from the What Up Doe Show.
What Up Doe News.
In Portland, Oregon, a group of juggalos, creepy clown makeup wearing fans of hip-hop band Insane Clown Posse, the leaders of the creepy clowns everywhere, accused of leaving threatening messages on businesses around town, claim they didn't do it. They said we didn't do it. They're just pretending to be creepy clowns. It wasn't us. That's what they said. I'm just quoting them. It wasn't us. It was some other creepy clowns. Anyway, 14 businesses around the North Portland area claims they had a message sprayed on the building. And the message read as follows. Excuse me for trying to, I will have to fill in the blanks here. So excuse my language, please. You have been targeted by the Juggalo family to get the fuck out. Vacate or expletive are expletive. I'm sorry, I couldn't figure out what those blanks meant. Expletive are expletive. Vacate or feel our wrath. Oh, those aren't expletives. Or kiss our grits. Suck our penises. Maybe that's what it was. I have no idea. Vacate or expletive are expletive. If you can help me with that one. Anyway, a group called True Juggalo Family say juggalos didn't commit the act. Obviously, not a real juggalo. because they promote love and understanding among mankind. One of the creepy clowns wrote on the wall. You're creepy clowns, for Christ's sakes. What do you know about love and understanding? You're creepy clowns. Juggalos have been considered a gang by the FBI since 2011. Ever since they saw a black guy with them. It was my man Psycho from the hood. He hangs out with creepy clowns. In Washington, D.C., an Osama Bin Laden prototype action figure created by the CIA to be distributed across Afghanistan sold at an auction for nearly $12,000. Osama Bin Laden action figures. Buy one for your kids today. Fun for Christmas. Fun for all the kids. Fun for the whole neighborhood. Only $12,000, folks. The 12-inch doll, codenamed Devil Eyes, was one of 3 dolls created by the CIA in 2005 to scare children of Afghanistan and their parents from supporting Bin Laden or Al-Qaeda. The auction doll came with a removable head depicting Bin Laden as a demon with a red and black face and green eyes. See, that's the kind of imagery they used to do with Jews and to make them, to villainize them, and they used to do with black people to villainize us. So for those that got mad at me some time ago when I posted a picture of a monkey on my page, it was a t-shirt that had a black kid's face and made the black kid look like a monkey because the monkey's body was on the shirt. And they got mad at me saying I was promoting racism. See, those are the kind of images, that kind of imagery used to be used to depict black people and to villainize them or to make them jokes. It's something that's done intentionally, as was done with these Afghanistan people. The children of Afghanistan was made to be afraid of Bin Laden by this scary action figure they created. This is not new shit. It's an old trick. Anyway, the winning bid was $11,879, more than 4 times the asking price of $2,500. It is unclear who won the auction, but whoever it is has too much goddamn money. In Chitradurga, India, a man dubbed Spiderman for his ability to scale buildings with his bare hands says he has his sights set on the world's tallest skyscraper. Jyoti Raju regularly wows locals and tourists by scaling the walls of a 17th century fort near his home, and he says he practices every day by climbing any surface he can find. I have been given the nickname Spiderman by many people, Raju told the Up Doe Show. I have never used safety gear while climbing. I have injured myself many times. I have metal rods all over my body from injuries. I am a dumbass. I am a jackass. But I like pain. I will not feel bad if I get hurt. Instead, I accept it as part of what I do. Okay. You go right ahead, Spider-Man. You go right ahead. I know why you do this.
Yeah, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
La da 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 da. You're not fooling me, you jackass. In Hopkinton, Massachusetts, the cloud computing company EMC Enterprise just released a commercial with a semi bearing their logo on it jumping over a Lotus F1, and it set a world record. If the video looks like a scene from the Fast and Furious or James Bond film, that's because the drivers were in those movies. Mike Ryan, a stunt driver for Fast and Furious and on Terminator 2, drove the semi-truck. Martin Ivanoff, a stunt driver for James Bond and the Bourne series, was in the Lotus F1. They drove towards each other. The truck and the Lotus drive alongside each other at high speeds until the truck goes off a jump ramp, and the Lotus drives under it while it's in the air. The truck jump set a Guinness World Record, reaching a jump length of 83 feet and 7 inches. Now that is actually some pretty cool shit. I have to find this video. I'm going to post this video to my Facebook page, facebook.com/WhatUpDoe So look for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to post it on my page. Y'all got to check that out. And it is now time for a What Up Doe movie review. This is an older film. It was released in 1996, but I had never heard of it, so I checked it out. It's called Eye for an Eye, and it stars Sally Field and Kiefer Sutherland, and it is awesome. Great film, man, actually. I mean, it really was a really, really good film. One very, very disturbing rape scene that is guaranteed to make you cringe, man. I'm serious. And I watched it with my friend the other night. I watched it for the second time with my friend. Oh, I just watched her cringe because I thought it was just me. You can't help it. Basically, the film is about a woman out to get justice for her daughter's brutal rape and murder. I really enjoyed the film. It gets you emotionally involved. It is 1996. So it's one scene where they all, she's looking for someone with a cell phone, and the cell phones are rare, and they're old school, big time old school with the little antenna and the flip. But, that's a side note. But overall, man, it was a really, really good film. The film is called Eye for an Eye. You can stream it on Netflix. I gave it a soft 4 of 5 stars. I would have given it a strong 4, but it had a little bit of a lull in it. But a soft 4 of 5. That is your What Up Doe movie review. And that's all I got for today, man. I want to thank y'all for joining me, man. Great time I had last night. Big up to everybody that came out last night. Big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts the 7:30 show. You can hear it on Stitcher.com, Spreaker.com, as well as iTunes. Stitcher.com, I recommend that as a great way to listen to podcasts. My man Jerry Taylor, he has a show called You Name It on Stitcher. Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. The latest episode of the Shiznit Show, by the way, has a segment dedicated to the What Up Doe Show. So make sure y'all check that out. I posted it on the Facebook page. Also, big up to Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast, Murray Riley Jr. of the Stomp and Shout talk show, Lisa Marie, also known as Miss Giggles for Juice Talk Radio. Of course, my girl Lavinia, she be show enough of Just Thinking Out Loud. And also her other show is Straight No Chaser. Big up to her and her cousin Progetto Rising. Big up to Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth, ONYX. He stopped in. He popped in late, but big up to him anyway. Big up to Kevin Smith. He doesn't have a podcast, but he is a homeboy, man. We go way back. He popped in on the show last night. That's all I got, man. I want to get out of here. I really do. I think I named everybody that was on last night. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. It was Latone, Lavinia, Dino, and I don't know. I think that's it. Anyway, peace out. Pretty crease out. Keep the police out while I bust this niece out. Y'all have a productive day and a great week. And I'm out of here. Peace.
I don't see it. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?